Dan.
Hello, Bitty.
How are you, man?
Okay, mate. Firstly, thank God you've picked up the phone, right? Thank you very much. I don't know if you were tuned in, but we were supposed to have Tipperary on about 30 minutes ago.
Oh, nice. Hey, look, Tipperary, if and when you get to, man.
Yeah, he didn't answer the phone, but we've had him on before, so I've got proof that, I'm not making it up. But
Yeah.
Mate, thank you for fitting me in, because...
No worries, man, because it's a strange time we're in it, man. Oh, gosh.
It's a very weird time.
If you didn't have a Brummie accent, I would have said nah.
Oh, mate, you're very kind. You're very kind. I really appreciate it, because
no worries.
We've only messaged people about lunchtime, and I think I only knew about 10 minutes before that. So thank you. What are you doing,
no
mate?
Worries,
what's going on? Where are you, and what are you doing?
Chilling. I'm down south. I'm with my wife and my kids, and it's lockdown, isn't it, Dan? You just got to do as you're told and just lock down. I mean, as far as entertainment goes, that's the last thing on anyone's mind, I suppose, entertainment in terms of like performance and stuff like that. There's no shows for the forthcoming future.
No.
I think this week we should have played the Royal Festival Hall, actually, with Rod Egan and the Outlook Orchestra.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, we would have done Thursday and Friday. But the first two shows of the year are gone, and the festivals are basically hanging on until... word from governments and stuff, so like Spain and Italy and places like that where we've got some festivals lined up are kind of hanging on to the last minute, I think. But I can't see anything happening in that sense. So we just got to lock down and just do as you're told, man.
Well, it is, isn't it? It's a bit grim, isn't it?
But it is.
But you do a lot of work overseas, and you do a lot in Europe and all these places.
Yeah.
I've seen you moving around, so it must be difficult.
I'm trying to think how I don't think there's no normality, Dan, to be honest. Even when things kind of get back to some kind of normality, I can't imagine how it can be the same, to be honest. No. Sitting on a flight for 12 hours to go to California, I can't really see how that's going to happen. To be honest.
No, it doesn't seem like something that... It almost feels like no one's ever going to leave the country again, but we will.
Yeah, but even being in an audience of like 20,000 people at a festival, you think, gosh, how's that going to work out, unless there's a vaccine and things like this. So it's difficult days ahead, but we hope and we pray. And the main thing is to protect our NHS and... our essential workers who are out there every day, to be honest. They're the key people keeping the country going. So
they're the heroes.
Exactly. So
what were you doing before it all went wrong, Bitty? What were you doing before you got told it's all off?
I mean, I was in mix mode, mixing an album, actually, thinking I'm going to release something. Thinking I'm going to release something.
Really?
Just before the summer, and it was like, I don't think this is going to happen, because we done Japan at the end of the year, December. We were in Japan and came back, and it was like I was talking to a friend in Japan, and he was saying, "Boy, this Corona thing. This was at like the start of the year, February." It was like, it looks like something's going on. Something's going to kick off, isn't it? This coronavirus. Because we were planning to go back to Japan. It was like, boy, there's talk about what's going on, and before you know it, it's chaos and lockdown, isn't it? So
definitely, yeah. I didn't know you had an album up your sleeve, though. That's
everything. In fact, there's a couple of albums up the sleeve, to be honest. Because there's a Philadelphia project that I've been working on for 2 years now, which is all finished, voiced and stuff, and I'm mixing that as well. But music's the last thing on my mind, to be honest. Like every day just seems like a Monday, to be honest.
Every day's Monday, like off of Soul to Soul.
But it's true. It feels like every day just feels like one long day in the week. It doesn't feel like you can't distinguish between even the weekend. Just feels like, oh, it's Saturday. Oh, wow.
Yeah, well, exactly. We've had that. People saying, have you changed? Like before we did this special show, I did a show on our normal show on Thursday, and people were saying to me, have you changed your day? And I was like, no, it's Thursday today.
Thursday? But it's so weird. But like I said, the only thing we could do is just lock down and look after your family, check in on your friends. And I tell you what, the craziest thing is like the network of within the music kind of field, because you've got like engineers, musicians, their families, and you think, gosh, when you check it out, it's like across the globe. There's like so many friends of mine, musicians in the whole music field, and you think, my goodness, I just hope everyone's okay, trying to check in on as many people as you can, but
well, it's a tough time because obviously you want everyone to be safe and well, but the very next step is you hope people are earning enough, don't you? You know what I mean? You want the industry that you're in and the network of people you're involved with. Not everyone is going to get perhaps the help that's available.
No, I know there's like PRS, MCPS have got like a fund grants going on at the moment for musicians that have lost work. There's a few actually, and the Arts Council have got one as well. I don't know if there's any musicians that might be listening, but if you're a muso and you've lost work, log on to PRS and they've got a grant. You might be able to apply for that. I think there's another one called iMusic or something. There's another one, but if you go to PRS, they'll show you all the different grants that are available for musicians and people within the industry that have lost work, engineers and so forth. And every little bit helps, I suppose, for musicians that have lost work, especially if you're self-employed as well. So
it's a tough time for everybody.
Yeah, it really is.
There's so much uncertainty.
And then venues. I mean, how are venues going to cope as well? You know, even if we get back to some normality, a venue's going to start locking down because they can't afford to get their feet back on the ground. So it's difficult times ahead.
Tough times, but 2 albums to look forward to, though.
I know.
Mate, I'm not going to let that one slide. I can't believe it's about bloody time as well, if I may say so.
I know, but I like to pace myself. I'm getting old, Dad, so I like to pace myself.
Well, it feels like Love Restart was only yesterday. Love Restart.
It's funny. I know, yeah, it does, doesn't it? It's like 2018, and 2 years have gone already. So it's like me and Robbie are talking every day, every couple of days, every day or so, and we're going through different tracks and mixing and sending mixes off for him and Sly to listen to as well. So we're in work mode, but it's kind of like you kind of have to balance it with the whole situation of what's going on. I mean, I've become a teacher overnight.
Well, you're lucky. We're lucky it's happening now, right? Because if it had happened in the 90s, you would have been screwed because there's no technology, no nothing, right? You wouldn't have been able to do anything.
No internet, nothing. It's true. Oh gosh, I've been teaching the baby clocks this week and reading the time. And
really?
And oh my God, how many different ways can you read the clock? You've got digital, you've got analog. Oh gosh, where do I start?
Yeah, homeschooling's a lark, innit, mate? Don't get me started on homeschooling.
So, it makes you appreciate all your teachers and stuff. I mean, I was terrible at school back in the day, but it really does make you appreciate what teachers have to do to teach your kids. So,
and without giving them a dry slap as well every day, you know. I look at my kid now and I wonder, how is it you've not come home with bruises every day?
Listen. Oh, God.
Do you know what I mean? But, we've all got to do our bit, and
this is it.
Hopefully,
we have to.
When things die down and some sort of normality resumes, we'll hopefully then see from you some tour dates and some music.
Gosh, yeah. I mean, it's the last thing on my mind, to be honest, right now. Music-wise, I mean, I work anywhere. I'm at home, I can work and stuff like that. So I'm kind of eased and chilled in terms of mixing and writing and stuff like that. But I think the priorities, the people that are suffering right now, not 700, 800, 900 people a day. It's like, gosh.
Yeah, no,
you can't comprehend it. You walk into the NEC or Wembley Arena, and you think like 90% of the audience have passed away. The reality hits home of the amount of people have lost their lives in the UK and the States and across the globe, innit, man? So,
well, all we can do is do as we're told, stay in,
hope and pray, and protect.
Wash our hands, stay indoors.
This is it.
Listen to reggae music, right?
This is it, and put on a bit of weight as well.
Put on a bit of weight. Well, we can do that easy, mate. We got that one down pat, right? We're easy on there.
I've got that one down to a T. Exercise. What's that? But to the fridge and pour another drink and put my feet up.
This is it,
but,
mate. This is
jokes aside, we do what we got to do, Dan, and hope and pray that there's better days ahead. Yeah,
I'm sure there will be, mate. I'm sure there will be. And
this is it.
And thank you for finding time for us again. I really appreciate it.
No worries. Thank you, man. Thank you.
This show, we wouldn't have done this special one-off show if it wasn't for Chopper tonight. So do me a favour, Bitty, and give a shout-out to Chopper for me, would you?
Oh, enough respect, Chopper. Everyone and all the listeners, stay safe, stay indoors, protect your family, and check in. Don't forget to phone and check in
Yes,
friends and family and colleagues, check in, it's just a phone call away. And do what little bit you can until we get back to some normality. But thanks again, Dan, okay?
No, thank you, mate, and we'll be in touch on the other side to hear
All
a bit more about your stuff.
Thank
but
you.
Listen, before you go, just remember, I'm expecting vinyl pressings on both of those albums, okay?
You're joking, most definitely. We haven't stopped pressing.
I'm happy to pay me money. I don't want a freebie, but you just need to press the bugger, right? Because don't forget I paid 100 quid for your bloody on Bond Street. Yeah? Right, so just remember, Sonny Jim, all right?
I'm going to give you a freak.
Listen, mate, as long as you press them, I don't care. Just make sure you press them.
Oh, you're a star, man. You look after yourself and your family. Okay,
thanks,
all the
Bitty.
best.
Cheers, mate.
Okay, bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
Bye. What a legend. Bitty McClean, live on the Reggae Show, Duggystone Radio.